Greetings, African World family. My name is Brother Adisa, and this is a message from the spirit of Mother Africa to Africans on the continent and Africans in the diaspora, Africans born indigenous to the land, and those of African descent. A cry from Mother Africa, the vision. In the twilight of my awakening, I came upon what I can only describe as a golden garden. But it wasn't a garden, and it wasn't golden. The gold was as the radiance that comes from the sun. Everything was awashed with gold, and gold emanated from everything. The garden wasn't a garden, but more like the natural world, the perfection of the natural world. The plants, the flowers, the trees were all distinct and perfectly formed. The colours, although emanating their golden hue, were of the purest and fullest shade of reds, greens, yellows and blues. As I walked some steps into the garden, the way opened to reveal the bark of a strong, bold, brown tree. It stood out from the rest. As I gazed upon the grandeur of the tree and sensing a strong energy within, a female form gracefully emerged from the bark. She stood as the spirit of the Great Mother. She wore a wedding gele headdress, crowning her head in a halo of gold. Her dress was fashioned in traditional West African style, with a golden shawl draped around her shoulders, and she shone like the gold of the sun. Her brown skin was flawless and emanated the same golden hue as all around her. She was neither young nor old. Her energy was warm and full of pure love. Her voice was heavenly, pure as the breeze, yet strong as thunder. Her prophetic words reached down in my soul and moved me to write. I paraphrase. Africa, Nubia, Ethiopia, Arcabulan, you call me by many names. I have given you abundance. I have given you love. I have given you shelter from the skies up above. I have given you water. I have given you land. I have given you green grass and brown burning sand. In my caves you have found minerals, gold, diamonds and ore. I have given you with love all that you saw. You honoured and cherished me in the days that had passed. That was all that I asked to make this love last. But now I am withered, battered and worn, torn by your greed and your devilish scorn. Why have my children so lusted in my abundance, that you plunder and pillage as if you have not? You opened your shores to the children long at sea, to those who could not see the love between you and me, that you gave of my riches so easily. Giving and giving till they decided to take and to take till there was nothing else to take but you. You, my children from my ancient womb, that even you would succumb to give of my seed, as if it was yours to give. When many of our numbers fought hard to live, hard and long for our kin and kith, bold and strong with all they could give. You, my children of my ancient womb, you whom I gave birth to, as you gave birth to mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, and so to all the children under the sun. You harvested your crops till the land was dry. They harvested your children while the mothers cry, as I cry. Now I am barren, no longer in your charge. Now a commodity to the world at large. Now I am cursed as you procure my fate, for now in the shadows silently I wait. But hear me swiftly, hear me clear, and heed these words, for my wrath I will not spare. How much must I suffer before you must turn? How much must you suffer before you must learn? Like the tips of the iceberg hiding what lies beneath the sea, so are the continents connected to me. So I will move them as I wish it to be. I will destroy your breed with the might of the sea, as I heave with the sickness you set inside me. Children of my womb, children of my being, learn and listen and gain wisdom from me. Put back in my nature what I first put back in you. Life of the living, life of the giving, life of receiving, life of loving. Learn these lessons and learn them well, for in your actions only time will tell. My time is not written, my date is not set, but you, my children, your time depends on your actions yet. This is the remnants of a beautiful poem said to me by the eternal spirit of Mother Africa in the twilight world of my awakening. I have laid it down as much as I could remember, but the beauty of the original I could not match. So with humility, I pass this poem on to you, African people around the globe. Our mother needs a victor. Our mother needs a champion. Our mother needs us to stand up for her, and she will stand for us. African people, in this time of reflection, in this time of awakening, this message is clear and has to be heeded. If we do not heed this message, and if we do not act, we may lose Africa forever. I am an African. An African is all I need to be. Being an African means I have the potential of all humanity. We are Africans. Africans are all we need to be. Being Africans means we have the potential of all humanity.